I worked at the Redemption Center, Three Rivers Redemption and Feed in Milo, Maine. Every now and then a full, you'd sort cans that would come in bags, and every now and then a full Budweiser would come in.
Hey all, Amanda here. Welcome to entry 63 of Great Beer Adventure. Here is where you should be getting a full-length show full of great info from an amazing guest. But I have one more first beer memory I really wanted to share first. This will be our last mini episode of the season, but if you love these tiny first beer memories, for those of you interested in hearing more from Peter, be sure to keep an ear open for a future at greatbeeradventure.com/063. Without any further ado, here is Peter Bissell of Bissell Brothers Brewing with his first beer memory.
So I'm Peter Bissell. I'm one of the founders and co-owners of Bissell Brothers Brewing Company in Portland, Maine. My first beer memory really was working at a redemption center. I worked at the Redemption Center, Three Rivers Redemption and Feed in Milo, Maine, which my brother Noah, co-founder and co-owner with me at Bissell, would go on to work at. And every now and then a full, you'd sort cans that would come in bags, and it's gross work, but it was good. It was a good job in the town at the time. And every now and then a full Budweiser would come in. I was 16, and I'd save them, and I'd take them home, and it wasn't like a daily thing. It was every now and then a full can to get into the mix, and I'd take them home, and when my parents went around, I'd crack it, and hated the taste. I was like, I knew that there was something magical about this beverage, but you want to talk about a palate that, like, we in the craft beer world, palates are always talked about, like, how experienced is your palate? What have you had? You want to talk about, like, a virgin palate? Where Budweiser hit your mouth and oh geez. I know that if I drink this, I'll have kind of a revelation as to what it means to be like an adult, but it was slow going. And I would just throw most of it out, and then I would quickly hide any evidence that it was in our house. So that's probably my first beer memory. I knew I didn't understand it, and I was trying to, as a 16-year-old would, but I didn't understand it, but I knew there was something special about this beverage. Another sort of more updated beer memory, almost more fit for maybe this interview and for the times, would really be Noah. Sitting with Noah and, going to a bottle shop and based on Noah's recommendations, because Noah definitely got me into sort of like the higher levels of craft beer for sure. Just drinking bottles with my brother years before we opened, commenting and tasting different things, and that specialness where you have something new, you're having something that is sought after. Either you've read about it and you finally found a store that has it, or you go to the brewery. That stuff is so special, and it feels so good. And I try never to forget that with our operation now. When I look at people coming in, it's like, man, some of these people might be undergoing that right now. Like this special revelation, and I want to make sure that we can deliver the best we can for them, because it's something you think about forever. I'll never forget going to the Alchemist for the first time. I'll never forget going to Ron's Market in Farmington with Noah and getting bottles and kind of drinking new beers for the first time. It's a special thing. So happy to be able to contribute to that. Hopefully, for at least a few people out there, to those feelings that they think about forever, where they've read about it, or maybe they've had it from far away, and then they get to the source and they're like, whoa, it's a special time. So a couple beer memories for you.
If you all, our fabulous co-adventurers, would like to support the show, check out our Patreon page. For less than the cost of a beer, you can show us some love. Go to greatbeeradventure.com/support. If you want to see even more from our adventures, follow us on Instagram @GreatBeerAdventure. And be sure to subscribe to the show. That way, you won't miss a thing. Great Beer Adventure is part of the Great Pint Society. Cheers.